Here we go again. It looks like we got a new season of the George Pickens Show confirmed for 2024. And yesterday was the first episode. By the end of the show's first two seasons, we were legitimately at a point where benching Pickens or trading Pickens wouldn't have been uncalled for. And it looks like we picked up in season 3 exactly where we left off. All started with drawing unneeded attention, Pickens drawing unneeded attention to himself by basically saying that he's always fucking open on his eye black, followed by not backing up that statement at all with running lazy routes and dropping wide open passes. And then there's this at the end of the game.
Cowboys win.
What I'm wondering is if Tomlin is officially fed up with the antics himself. Because remember last year, Tomlin would defend Pickens pretty hard at the podium, and then it would seem like each week would pass and Pickens would prove Tomlin wrong and give new material for the coach to respond to. And why I ask is because Pickens' snaps were significantly down yesterday. 59%. That was less than Calvin Austin, less than Van Jefferson. So what's going on here? Tomlin's reasoning for Pickens' snap count was this.
Like George Pickens wasn't one of your higher snap players on offense. There was a whole series where he was on the bench in the second half. What went into that?
We just wanted to kind of minimize his reps in an effort to get more productivity. We just trying to rep manage in terms of the totality of the big picture. He wasn't less of a focal point in terms of our intentions of what we wanted to do offensively, but we did want to cut his reps a little bit in an effort to get higher quality play, just in general.
Was he not playing up to the quality that you wanted from him?
It's no different than we minimize some of the snaps of D linemen like Cam Hayward and so forth, man. It's just about snap management. It's no underlying story, to be quite honest with you.
This makes absolutely zero sense. Basically saying that not playing a stud receiver in their prime would increase their production. I'm not buying it at all. So again, I asked the question, like, what's really going on here? Is Tomlin fed up to a point where Pickens could be on the trade block, or he could be moved from the team? Because this type of stuff isn't going to cut it going forward. I don't think the way to handle this is by cutting down Pickens snaps. Like, what is that going to do to help the team? Or is Pickens really going to respond to that and turn things around? I don't think so. We're 3 years in, and this stuff is still popping up. Someone reported last week, I think it was a legitimate source too, someone reported that Pickens may actually be on the trade block, and I laughed at it. I didn't even make the time to respond to it or make a video. But I wonder, after getting another season renewed of the George Pickens Show, could it actually happen? We might still be too early for it at this point in the season, but we're only a month away from the trade deadline. And I think the thing you got to ask yourself is, does it get better? We thought it was maybe a Kenny Pickett issue or a Matt Canada issue, but yesterday would say otherwise. Like, you can't have this type of stuff around your football team. I don't think it sends a good message to the locker room. I don't think it sets a good tone. So what happens going forward? Does Tomlin defend Pickens? Because I'm sure he'll get a lot of questions about some of the stuff that Pickens was doing in last night's game on Tuesday in his press conference. How does he respond? Could the source talking about Pickens being on the trade block be actually right? Is this like the end of the line for Tomlin and dealing with Pickens? Has he had enough? Has the defense hit a breaking point? We'll have to see. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. Stay chilling. Peace.